Yo, what is up everyone? Welcome back. Today's video I'm just seeing if this just fishing for like an hour. It's getting dark. See if there's any fish in this big ol' pond, lake, whatever you want to call it. Extremely pressured. I've heard it's majority carp. And I can confirm it is, but I have heard that there is some big bass in here. That's what I'm here to find. Starting with the frog, see if anything wants to find that. All this brush along the bank here looks really, really good to fish. Alrighty. So I just threw on my favorite frog of all time, Toad Thumper. Not sponsored, just love it. Caught so many bass on this bait, or on this lure. It's been so good. The other day I was up north at the lake house, I was on the paddle boat, and I was throwing this frog around in the middle, kind of in the middle of the little runoff lake or the little runoff area where me and my family are at. There's like a lily pad, like a small lily pad field and some shallower water. I was out on the paddle boat just fishing around there, casted, got a bite. I'm like, all right, cool, I'll cast in there again. And I catch a 4-pounder. It was awesome. And this one also got bit by a pike while I was up there as well. Holy! Okay, there is bass in here, that's for sure. Wow, I've never actually had a bite here, so I'm surprised. Let's throw it right back over there. Didn't seem like a bad one either. I was really not expecting that. Wow. So there is definitely fish in here. There is definitely bass in here. All right. Just found this other spot here. Kind of it's the other side of the weeds I was just fishing. Or the brush. Or the cover, I should say. I did see some stuff jumping up over here, so that's why I'm over here checking it out. How much further down can I get without falling in? Probably about here. Because I want to get under there. And I'm hung up. There we go. Got it out. Alright. Moved further down. This sign this is no swimming. I don't plan on swimming. Spooked something the second I came up over here. Is huge. It's probably one of the 10 trillion carp that is in here. Which is the main problem with this pond here, is that it's so overran by carp, it's insane. You see the sunset reflection off the water, which is pretty neat. You don't see that often. Alrighty, over here is where I've seen pretty much all of the action tonight. Majority of the jumps and all that. So let's see. Alright, y'all, I'm at the pond that the guy told me about. I fished a handful of times. There's a lot of duckweed at this pond, so the frogs should work really well here. Man, I've never had any luck here. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, these ponds are right next to each other, and they both get an immense amount of pressure. The other one more so than this one. This one I know for a fact is shallow. There's a spot at the other pond that I was just at that is right by me that I know because I was talking with the gentleman the one day. He told me last year, it's kind of around this time of year, I believe he said, throwing a whopper plopper and caught like 5 bass. They were all above 2 pounds. Some of them like 3s. He caught them 4s. Something just spooked right there. Throws really good on my muskie setup, but I didn't bring it. Probably should have, but whatever. I wasn't sure how this was gonna go. There is clearly fish here, so that makes me happy. Oh, we just got bit. Oh shit. Come back. Please. Spooked like a carp or something. Here. Over here I have heard this is where that one guy told me he caught the 4s, or the big bass. I fished this spot multiple times. I think I had a bite here on a chatterbait one time, but that's about it. I know I lost one here as well. Somewhere out there in the depths. All right, I'm gonna do 5 casts over here, then I'm gonna leave. Unless I get bit, and then I might do some more. But that's if we get bit. The carp are definitely active, that's for sure. Very, very active, as a matter of fact. I'm gonna go over down a little bit and do the final 3 casts. Now I'm gonna skedaddle. Actually gotta get home very, very, very soon. So I gotta be quick with these casts. If I catch one, hopefully quick unhooking and all that. That's 2. Do 1 right there. spook something there. Looks like a carp again. And last cast for the day. All right, that's gonna do it for the day. All right, my final thoughts is that the big pond, both of these ponds that are obviously overpressured, I do believe there is some predatory fish, like largemouth bass, for example, but I think there's far and few of them. But the super shallow one, I don't think has much of anything besides like some minnows. But the big one, I think, has a higher chance at holding other species of fish and more predatory fish. So I'm gonna need to go back to the big pond with my kayak and see if it's any different. So yeah, thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.